Another part of the CARES Act was the EIDL, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. The key aspects there, basically, I wanted to show you that in Georgia, about $8 billion was deployed for about 178,000 businesses here in Georgia. That was an excellent program for us. Now, the ODA, the Office of Disaster Assistance, this number is probably 3 months old, 14 million applications. So there's something in the new legislation called targeted EIDL advances. The grants will be extended through the end of the year. The advances, well, to be eligible, you cannot have more than 300 employees. You must be in low-income communities. More importantly, you must have suffered an economic loss of greater than 30%. So here's a couple of things I want you to take away. If you did not receive the earlier advance, remember the math was $1,000 per employee up to 10,000. If you didn't get that advance, now you're able to do that. If you did receive X dollars, if I received 3,000, then the legislation is going to allow you to get the additional 7,000. So the other main point of heartburn for both businesses and the bankers were the fact that when you do apply or did apply for the forgiveness piece, that was deducted by law. That was to be deducted from the forgiveness piece. So therefore, not sure that I think I know the reasoning behind that, but suffice it to say it's been repaired. So that's not going to be happening any longer. If you did receive forgiveness and that was deducted, SBA is working on a mechanism to get you that money back. So the disaster side of the house, I work on the PPP side, so I don't have access to the disaster side of the house, if you will, or their systems. But the old saying, I know a guy. So he's been really good to help us with kind of seeing behind the curtain. But there is the disaster web link. Then here's questions for the PPP. And then our UGA SBDC folks are doing a deep dive, as I mentioned earlier, on PPP and SCORE and all the resource partners. And we're going to talk about those next. But those are key links to know.